How's everybody doing today? Drew McCoy here. Today we'll be playing a little Battlefront 2. So, I'm not a huge fan of the loot crate system. Obviously, I know that they took it out. Or they took out the purchasing of loot crates. So if I go to get more crystals, I will not be able to buy more crates and stuff like that. But the leveling system is so heavily connected with loot crates that it's really annoying. Like, I just got Poe Dameron and his X-Wings reinforced hull upgrade, which I don't use that ship, that hero character, so it doesn't really apply to me at all. Then obviously we have all our characters in here, and it's kind of annoying because like my officer character is a fairly high level compared to my assault, but I don't use the officer. I use assault and heavy, which is kind of annoying because the loot crates have just given me a ton of officer cards that it's a character I don't use, so I don't need those cards, but I have no way of getting rid of them, and I just kind of have them now. Alright, let's get into a multiplayer game here. Alright, so we're doing the Star Killer base. Be choosing the assault class for this one.
Let's do this together. We witnessed the death throes of the resistance.
Alright, it's a good thing we got in at the very beginning here.
Their ground troops seek to disable our weapons and free their allies from our prison cells.
It's kind of annoying, the fact that EA, I mean, so this is a really fun game, I think. The multiplayer, the campaign was okay, but the multiplayer is entertaining. It is fun to play. There's a lot of the things that they've put into it, or they tried to put into it with the loot crates and all that. It just wasn't good. They shouldn't have done it. I mean, this game could have been so much more if they would just taken what was in the original Battlefront 2 and just made it better, instead of they tried to like change it all around, try and get more money off it with buying loot crates.
Resistance at the turbo laser, bomb detected!
So I mean, if EA, the press release they did said that they have temporarily removed loot crates. So at any point in time they could revoke that and just throw loot crates back in after everyone buys the game. I mean, I bought it on sale, so I ended up getting it for like half off, which is really nice. Which, I mean, if you're gonna sell a game at full price, you really shouldn't be asking for more money to get farther in the game. I mean, it's like, it's one of those things like, why? Like, why did you have to try and get more money out of it, opposed to just making a good game? I forget, it was on the Angry Joe show. They had he did a review of Battlefront, and it basically, someone actually made a calculation of how long it would take to get all the characters without using loot crates and all stuff like that, and it was like a ridiculous amount of time. Or you could spend like a couple grand if you wanted to get all the characters. Which, I mean, they could have just not screwed it up so bad. It's definitely nice, though, to see a game company actually taking the backlash from all the gamers and actually removing it. Even if it's temporarily, it was still a victory for the gaming community to win against EA's, microtransactions. In other news, I just found the meme for the VR chat with the Ugandan Knuckles. Turns out that I didn't know this. It came from a Ugandan-made movie, which I thought was kind of funny. And actually, the clicking is like from the soundtrack of the movie, and the "Where's the Queen" is actually part of the movie. Roll.
Press that turbo laser back. Disable the charges before they are.
New ally on sight! The resistance should be afraid!
Yeah, so hopefully EA actually fixes this game in an update instead of you know, bringing back microtransactions and making it so difficult to unlock characters.
Charges neutralized at the fuel supply!
Alright, so in this particular match, team's doing really good. A lot of times, though, you'll have just like your team is just awful, like not playing the objective, and it's really, really hard to win at that point. You literally just get grab the rocket trooper here, see what I can do with that. Problem is also with the upgrading system is that it's really hard to advance like some of the characters. Like my rocket trooper really is not upgraded at all.
Explosive arming. Reinforcements to the fuel supply.
And problem is I have to spend my my crafting parts in order to upgrade his cards, which I don't. You know, like the game doesn't give you a whole lot of them, which is the problem. Oh, and that was close.
If they force their way through, they'll reach
And it doesn't give you a whole lot of crafting parts, so you kind of got to pick and choose who do I want to upgrade. Do I want to actually upgrade my characters, or do I want to upgrade someone I might not be able to play as sometimes? Like, so like the leveling system could be completely redesigned. Well, another problem with the air combat. If you don't have good pilots, you're gonna have the enemy team constantly bombing you. And if you try and spawn, like, so if you say you're a decent pilot, because I like to think I'm a pretty good pilot. If you don't have backup and you have like say three or four enemy fighters on you, you're gonna get shot down. Like there is no, there isn't really a chance there's that many enemies on you when you're trying to fly. Because like the dogfighting in this is extremely difficult against multiple enemy fighters. So with this game mode, it usually has like 3 or 4 objectives that they have to get through. Like this particular one is a little bit more difficult because they have to be constantly pressing that button in order to make progress on the objective. Oh, hero character. That's not good. If you have like multiple of your guys, it's really easy to take down a heroic character. But if you're by yourself, there's not a chance. So the problem here is going to be, yep, they have a shield over the objective, which is a really good strategy. It's really hard to push through to get inside their shield to stop them from hitting the button. Otherwise, you can just throw a grenade over there and it's over. But so hopefully here, with only 45 kills left, we should be able to do this. Oh look, it's a TIE Fighter bugged out.
The resistance is fleeing, but no, impossible.
Cinematically, though, this game looks really good. So now we're switching teams, and we need to play as rebels and try and do the same thing they did to us.
The order to prison.
So the thing I like to do here is the assault, you can use Vanguard. Makes you run a lot faster. So you can sometimes sprint to fuel supply and sabotage it without any trouble. And I got it, but I got me. And they're going to be deactivated. Try and grab an X-Wing here, see if we can do some damage from the air. So the air combat in here is actually really fun, because they kind of incorporated a lot of things into it. Like, so you've got your ground combat, and then, oh, that's not good. You have the ground combat, and then you can have an air element supporting you. And you kind of have to participate in the air battles, because if you don't, you're going to have the aircraft doing runs on your ground units, pushing you back. Oh, I barely dodged that one. Seems like we got a pretty good team of aircraft here, because I haven't had anyone on my tail very long. Definitely a lot of improvements they could do to make this game a lot better, which with EA being how money hungry they are, I really don't see that's really going to happen or not, unless of course they're going to make you pay for it. I mean, the more annoying thing is that they have, now have the Star Wars license, so they can make these games, and I kind of fear like it's just going to be a money struggle at this point. It's what a lot of the bigger branded games are doing nowadays, is they're just doing it, they just want to make money. They focus on their financial output of a game before they focus on making it actually just a good game. Which is why a lot of indie games are starting to kind of take over, because they're making good games. They're not charging, $60 for a game that isn't that great. Whoa, what just happened? What I'd like to see someone do is take the idea of Battlefront and just make it into like a separate game that just has all the same elements without having the EA in charge of it, I guess. Not lag, that'd be great. Oh, so I was in second place on our team just from flying, and yeah, okay. So that time, I think that they balanced the teams. There's been a bunch of lower scoring players on our team. Like I got third place, and I was just flying. So that is Battlefront 2. If you'd like to see some more multiplayer of it, let me know in the comments below. Also, there's challenges I can do. I've already completed all of them, but if you'd like to see how to do it, I can go through those. If you'd like to see a campaign, just put that in the comments as well. I can do a playthrough of the campaign. So this is Real McCoy here again. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.